Well, it's officially that time of year, the annual cleansing of the desert. So will the falling rain bring falling rates? Stay tuned to find out. Sorting through the noise and simplifying the data. When it comes to Tucson real estate, the numbers tell a story. Let's break down the latest market trends so you can make an informed decision about buying or selling in 2025. As we work through the warm summer months, the trend continues with a cooling of the real estate market. We are seeing an increase in inventory, which means more price reductions and more room for negotiation. But is this the calm before the storm? We think it could be, because of the number of buyers waiting on the sidelines for a change in interest rates. So when will that change come, and by how much? If you've been watching our videos for a while, you know mortgage rates are based on the 10-year treasury rate. As we're recording this on July 16th, the Fed funds rate sits at 4.47%. It is higher than it was yesterday, mainly because last night President Trump floated the idea of firing Fed Chair Powell. The inflation report for June was also released yesterday, and it came in at 2.7%. As you know, the Fed's target number for inflation is 2%. So it is unlikely they will reduce the federal funds rate when they meet again at the end of this month. But that could all change if there's a change in leadership. If the Fed does not make a change in July, the next opportunity would come when they meet again in September. As a side tangent, the Fed caused the stagnation we're seeing in the housing market by keeping rates too low for too long in 2021 and 2022. And now they're doubling down by keeping rates higher for longer. They can take credit for digging us out of the inflation mess, but it was their mess. Even though rates are historically at a reasonable level, buyers are telling us that rates are still higher than they want to see to make a move. However, I will continue to beat this drum. With an opportunity to refinance when rates do eventually drop, I think now is a great opportunity for buyers to take advantage of less competition and more negotiating power. When rates do drop, that will change. Speaking of opportunities, there are some incredible opportunities on the new construction side. Builders are adjusting their asking prices, and they're offering some incredible incentives on interest rates. We have a full list of those incentives, and we'd be happy to send you an up-to-date list. We are the experts when helping buyers negotiate with builders, so contact us before you visit any new construction communities. We will be your advocate. All right, let's get into the local statistics for June 2025. Compared to June 2024, the Tucson housing market is showing signs of stabilization, with a subtle shift toward buyer opportunity, but sellers still benefit from strong fundamentals. New listings dropped to 1,703, down 25 from last year, bringing the total inventory to 5,400 units. That is slightly less than May, making June the second highest inventory level we've seen for 2025. Median days on market dropped from June 2024, but at 35 days, we are at the highest number of days on market for 2025. The median sales price remained firm at $365,000, essentially unchanged from last year, and at a level we've hovered around for most of 2025. Buyer demand dropped from May to June from 1,498 closings to 1,204. May was by far the strongest month for sales, as it usually is in Tucson. As a whole, we're looking at a pretty balanced market. With just under 5 months of inventory, the market remains competitive but not overheated. A solid opportunity for buyers looking for long-term value. And in addition to being new construction specialists, I also wanted to mention we have been working a lot in the Mount Lemmon market. So if you're looking for a summer retreat to escape the heat, let us know. This is the peak season for available homes in that area. Want expert guidance in this evolving market? Let's talk strategy. We're always here to help. At L Real Estate Group, we help busy people buy and sell real estate easier, simpler, better.